Hi everyone, I'm Jim Perkins and welcome to my shop. Today I wanted to offer up a little bit of a tip that I ran across here not too long ago when it comes to cleaning up pinholes after heat treat. Not too long ago I was doing a similar project and I was working with small 1/8 inch pinholes on a project after heat treat. And you know how you always have to clean up all the nastiness left over from your heat treating process. That's just part and parcel of the game, I suppose. And on the larger holes that you may be working with, a 1/4 inch hole or something like that, those are usually pretty easy to clean up. In fact, personally, I've got a Fordham tool with a little split arbor here that I just take a piece of abrasive, wrap it around, and go to town cleaning up those holes. Do the same thing for my handle material, so that I get a nice fit on my scales that I'm using. It works real well to clean up the holes. But where I've always struggled, even if I've used a reamer or something like that trying to clean out the hole, is to get all the nastiness out of the hole for these smaller pinholes, or little holes to help reduce weight, or to give the epoxy extra room to grab a hold of. So I went online not too long ago and did some searching, looking for something along the lines of an abrasive that would work for something like this. And I ran across Mitchell's abrasive cords. This that I'm using right here is a 120 grit number 47. I found this online, and this one I got off of, I don't know, is eBay or Amazon, one or the other. But it's fits to the size that I need for a 1/8 inch hole, and it's 120 grit is what this is. And I decided to give this a whirl to see how it would work to clean out my pinholes. As you can tell right now, my 1/8 pin stock, this is 1/8 nickel silver, doesn't fit in my pinholes. It won't go through to allow me to put my pins in for a nice clean fit up. So what I thought I'd do is share me using this today to see how it works in cleaning up a pinhole so that I can get my pins in without having to fight them every time to get those holes cleaned up. As you can see, I've already cleaned up one side, one flat on the handle. I have not cleaned up this side. Started to and thought, well, I'll go ahead and do the video and see what we do after that. So I've still got a lot of cleanup left to do, but I thought I'd go ahead and do this video real quick. So I'm gonna put this in my vise, and we'll try give it a shot, and we'll learn together how this works. And I'm going to treat this just like I normally would with any other sandpaper, whether I was doing this by with a piece of sandpaper on the side. I'm going to use a piece of cord. I'm just going to cut it here. And then I'm going to, and the nice thing about this cord, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's hollow. So you can kind of pinch it down to get it into the hole that you're going to be working on. Now I'm going to lubricate this with a Windex just like I normally would. And move that out of the way of the camera. And we'll get this in here. Get it to come through the other side. Maybe. And then we'll work this back and forth to see how it does cleaning up this pinhole. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time. What I mainly am hoping for is that this will speed up the process of cleaning up these pinholes. So let's take a look at that. You saw how long that was. That was pretty quick. And we'll wipe it down, give it a little squirt to clean out any junk that's in there. And we'll see if this pin stock will go through here now. And she does. So just that fast, it cleaned it up enough where my pin stock would go through, and you can spend more time on it, clean it up, make it nice and smooth. But honest to goodness, guys, that is a heck of an improvement over what we would normally spend in cleaning up these holes. So I kind of ruined the end on that a little bit, but you get the point. She will clean out a pinhole pretty quick. So anyway, take that out. I'll clean that up later. There's that pinhole, and you can't see it too good in the video, but did a pretty fair job of cleaning it up And so I'll do a little bit more work on that, but you saw how fast it was to clean up that hole and allow the pin stock to work its way through, rather than fighting with a reamer or some other method to try to get that pin stock through. And my guess is that we could use this same process for handle scale material in order to get that to work. So I just thought I'd share that with you. That's the first time I've tried it. Again, it's Mitchell's. They don't sponsor me. I'd never heard of them before I went online and found them. But I kind of like this. It'll take some finagling around to learn to use a little bit. I kind of ruined the end on that one, so I'll have to clean it up before I use it again. But okay, I can live with that. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And you guys have fun. Go out in your shop. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks again.